Hey everyone, it's Diamond VSG back with the Car Chronicles. So this is going to be my 9-week post-op video. Today is May 26th, 2017. I am 29 years old, 5'2". My highest weight, which was the week before surgery, is when I started my liquid diet. I was at 230 pounds, and my surgery weight was 222 pounds. Currently, last week I was 186. Today I am 185. So 1 pound down, 45 pounds down from my highest weight, and I'm good. I'm actually surprised that there wasn't a gain, to be honest with you, because this week I did not do so great. So of course I was on the road. I was in Virginia. Food wise, I didn't do good food wise. There was a Mexican restaurant in Roanoke, Virginia. So I went and got steak. It's called carne asada. Basically it's flank steak, and it came with refried beans. I didn't get the rice, and it comes with like lettuce and guacamole. I don't like guacamole, and sour cream and stuff like that. The steak was so freaking good. I mean, it was like heaven. It was so good. The refried beans are pretty good too. So I'm gonna show you a picture actually at the end of the video of before and after. That's the first time that I ate the before and after. Through the night I kept going back and eating steak, and it was so, I mean, it was so good. But I really just kept going back and eating more of the steak, and even sometimes, you know, like I was with the refried beans too. I just felt like this week I didn't really eat too much, but for the things that I did eat, I really think that I might have OD'd a little bit, because normally when I eat once, I'm done. I don't go back to it. I usually throw it away. But with that, like I said, I kept going. It was 3 slices of flank steak. So the flank steak was probably about like this big, you know, like this big and about this wide. And it was 3 of them. And I literally sat there, ate what I could for the first time, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is good. I want more. Went back, got some more after I, you know, digested or, you know, didn't feel full. And I did that a couple times. I ended up eating, I think, probably 2 pieces of steak, if I'm not mistaken, for that night. And I started eating pretty late. So that was another bad thing that I felt I did. In the second place that I was, which was, I think, like, I don't know what it's called, Fisherville or something, Virginia, I bought the chicken from Walmart. And you guys saw that if you watched the video before this, which was my 2-week surgery day, I bought a roasted chicken from Walmart. And of course I didn't eat the whole chicken. I mean, I pretty much left most of it, but I took some pieces off. I ate the chicken, you know, some of the chicken, and then that night I kept going back and eating more of the chicken. So again, still didn't eat the whole chicken. It was still a lot of the chicken left, and I ended up throwing away a lot of it. But I just kept going back, because I don't know if it was the fact that I was bored or hungry. And actually, I think I know what it was. I was doing a lot of emotional eating. This week, my emotions were really it's up and down, like the whole week. I was very emotional. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's because of the birth control. I couldn't even tell you why. Like one moment I was fine, I was happy. The next moment I was just depressed, and I felt like alone. And then I was just, I don't know, and I guess like I did some emotional eating. I just kept eating and eating, and like I said, I stopped, and then of course when I got full, and then went back to eating, and I probably threw up a couple of times throughout the process of me eating. And it was bad. And again, I wasn't like consciously doing it, like, oh, I'm gonna eat this until I feel sick. Like I just was like, oh, that was good, I'm gonna go back and eat some more. And again, I think it was a lot of emotional eating. Again, and I think it's just my hormones are really all over the place. I mean, I've been going emotionally, I've been dealing with like a lot hormone wise. There's nothing like this going on. It's just I feel like I am all over the place emotionally. And again, I'm assuming it's due to this birth control. It could be a little bit of the surgery too, because I do see a lot of videos where people, you know, have a lot of issues, anxiety or different things after they have surgery. But usually I see those videos are like a year down the line, or, you know, over a year and stuff like that. So again, I don't know if it's me or if it's the hormones. But that's that. So for that 1 pound, to be honest, I'm shocked. I thought I was gonna just be the same weight, or I would have gained the pound. So I'm cool with that. I'm fine. I'll take it. Look, that means what, I'm 15 pounds away from my first goal, which is at 170. I still give myself 2 months, basically till June 25th, to get to that. And I want to give myself that time just because I don't want to, you know, rush it. If I'm below that at that time, that's fine too, but I'm shooting for 170. I'm trying to give myself a realistic goal, especially knowing that I haven't really been working out as much as I was supposed to. Now, getting into that, this week I did exercise way more than I was the week before. I didn't go into the gym. I did a lot of the exercises in the room, which was again from the plan from Body by Obana. I did a lot of that. I did tweak it a little bit because there was one thing, like jogging in place for 45 seconds. I'm sorry, these bad boys up and down are very uncomfortable. Sports bra, no, like sports bra, 2 bras, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing that. So I did a leg lift instead of that. And I did, you know, each side for a certain amount of seconds, and I did that each time. So I did do better. I feel that if I can get at least 3 to 4 days of a workout in, that I would be content with that. I really need to work on my midsection is what I feel. But, you know, again, 3 to 4 days, I feel a week is fine. Sorry, I'm scratching, but the windows is open, and y'all know it's hot now, so I'm feeling stuff on me. I just, you know, this is not my season. I hate bugs. But that's that. Now, to get to the proteins that I did get. So pretty much I tried every single protein that I showed in, again, the previous video where I went to Walmart and bought like a bunch of protein stuff. I pretty much did not like any of them. The only one that I liked was the Kellogg's strawberry protein drink, which was again only 15 grams of protein, but I actually liked that one. The one that I got from EAS, the first day I put it in the refrigerator, I think it pretty much it froze because I had the refrigerator up too high, and then I let it defrost. I let it sit out for a while and defrost, and when I went to go drink it, it was really thick. So I was like, oh, it's probably still frozen, or it probably got messed up. So I came home, I took one and I put it in the refrigerator, and I went to go open it this morning, and it was thick. So I'm assuming that they're like that, or supposed to be like that, but it was disgusting. I mean, taste wise, I think it was nasty. I don't know, it was just the consistency is what threw me off, and I was just like, nah, I can't do this. So I'm gonna keep doing the Kellogg's, and I also came up with a plan. So what I'm going to try is, I see that they have a sugar-free strawberry syrup from Nestle or Nesquik, you know, like the chocolate syrup. They got the strawberry one, they have a sugar-free one. So I have vanilla Premier Protein shake, the vanilla, at home, and I put 2 in the refrigerator today. So what I'm going to do is add in the sugar-free strawberry syrup to it, and see if I like it like that. Because again, the Premier Protein is 30 grams of protein. So if I can get at least 2 of them in a day, or at least 1, I mean, you know, I'm doing better. I'll be doing better than what I'm doing right now. So the Kellogg's again were good, but I don't want to get tired of it and not like it, because if you have too much of something, eventually you're not gonna like it, or the taste buds just change and you don't like it anyway. So I'm gonna try the strawberry syrup with the Premier Protein and see how that works. Now as far as that yogurt I got, I think it was called like Powerful yogurt. It was the actual protein yogurt, the black one. It was nasty. So it tastes spoiled. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to taste. I don't know if my taste buds just threw me off. I did check the expiration date. It wasn't expired. But also it was in the refrigerator as well when the refrigerator was up too high, but it was towards the bottom, so it didn't freeze as far as I know. So I'm gonna probably buy another one just to make sure that it wasn't something that maybe I did, or if it was just that one was actually spoiled. So I'm gonna try that again. But yeah, it did taste spoiled. The drink that I got from the same company, Powerful Yogurt, was a double mocha espresso, and it tastes like straight coffee. I don't like coffee personally, so it just didn't. It didn't work for me, so I wasn't feeling that either. So if you like coffee, you may actually like that drink, but I don't like coffee like that, and it tastes like very strong coffee. It was just nasty. The other one that I got, I'm trying to think what it was called. Oh, the Bolt House, and it was like a rich chocolate flavor. That's when I think I said it has a lot of sugar in it. It had like 32 grams of sugar or 22 grams of sugar, but it was like 22 grams of protein. Again, I was just trying different things for the protein. Yes, it had a lot of sugar, but I was looking for protein, and I was gonna like I took a couple of sips and like, oh, this is pretty good. It wasn't bad. It tastes pretty. It tastes like chocolate milk. So I was like, okay, I'm feeling this a little bit. I probably drank not half, but almost, I'll say like almost half. And I started to get a headache. And I'm like, oh, I gotta stop drinking this. And I'm pretty sure it's because it was too much sugar. Mind you, I have not been really eating things with sugar. I don't drink anything with sugar for the most part, or everything is low in sugar if there is sugar. I don't think I've had anything that was more than about 8 grams of sugar. And I think that's probably high. So to have something that's 32 grams of sugar, it gave me a headache. I had to throw it away and just drink some water. And once I started drinking water, after about an hour or two, I was fine. So I know it definitely had to do, I'm pretty sure it had to do with the sugar. So I couldn't do that. The yogurt, I think it's the other yogurt I got, I forgot what it's called. That was good. I always like that yogurt, but of course I couldn't eat all of it. I ate most of it for my breakfast. And you know, that one was fine. I had no issues with that whatsoever, so I was cool with that. And I think that was pretty much all the protein that I did get. So again, I did try everything that I bought. I just wasn't feeling it. The only thing that I liked was the Kellogg's. So again, I'm gonna get some more of those. And I'm probably instead of the Premier Protein, I'm gonna try it with the strawberry yogurt, strawberry syrup. If I don't like it, I'm gonna get the Kellogg's vanilla and add the strawberry maybe to that, or try the chocolate, you know, try the different flavors from that company, since I actually do like that one. And again, I don't want to drink the same thing and end up like not liking it. I saw something on a video, I believe her name was Latoya, I just subscribed to her. She said something about a protein powder that gives you 30 grams of protein for 1 tablespoon. And it's called, I believe, Gene Pro, if I'm not mistaken, and you can find it at like GNC. So I am going to go look for that as well, because my thinking, I don't know how you're supposed to make it, but my thinking is if I can add the Gene Pro with the Kellogg's drink, I might be good to go. Because 30 grams plus the 15 that's in there, you know, I'm saying that's only 45. I need about 60, but I'm pretty sure I could figure out the other 15 somewhere else or something. Or again, drink 2 of the Kellogg drinks and maybe add it to both, just so I can have over what I'm supposed to have. I'm cool with that too. Just as long as I'm getting my protein. You're supposed to get 60 to 80 grams of protein, at least for females that I know, or at least that I'm supposed to. So I'm trying to shoot for that. I am eating meats and things like that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not eating 60 to 80 grams worth of protein with these meats. Oh, there was things, speaking of meat, sorry, there was one thing about the protein pack that I got. It was the meat and cheese and olives. Again, I love salami, I love olives, I love provolone cheese. I mean, who doesn't love cheese? And it was too salty. I had a couple of bites and I basically took the salami and the provolone and I made like a little roll up and just, you know, kind of was chewing on that. And they were small, so I was able to at least eat about 2 of them, and then a couple of olives. Yeah, so like 2 olives and then 2 pieces of salami, 2 pieces of cheese, and I put it in the refrigerator. But it was just really overwhelming. It was salty. So I ended up throwing that away because I'm like, yeah, this is too salty. I didn't get a headache or anything, but it was just really, really salty. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get that one again. I mean, and like I was kind of said in my other video, I started to say, I do not like a lot of things. If you ask me to make a list of things I don't like to eat, that would be a very long list. The shorter list would be the things I do like to eat. And I think that plays a big part of me not getting in my protein, because there's a lot of things that I don't like, that I didn't like before surgery. I don't even know if I like them now. I probably do, which is the crazy part. I hate tomatoes. And I mean, when I say hate tomatoes, I mean, someone brought me, my best friend, Albert. He brought me a sandwich from Subway, and I said, make sure there's no tomatoes. I told him everything I wanted on it. This was a while ago, back when we were both working at the same office a few years ago. Brought the sandwich back, it had tomatoes on it. So I opened the bread, I took off the tomatoes, but the bread was like soggy with the tomato juice and seeds. I tried to take a tissue and wipe it, and it was still, the bread was still like red looking. I just threw the whole sandwich in the garbage. Like, that's how picky I am. I couldn't. I was like, I don't want to taste the tomato. I don't want to, nothing like that. So now when I got the Hispanic food or Mexican food, they had a salsa with it. Tomatoes, and I ate a couple tomatoes and I was like, oh, this isn't bad. So yo, my taste buds is they're all over the place. Look, I had a Wendy's burger, didn't even like it. I had a salad today. I had a antipasta, so it basically had salami, fresh mozzarella, olives, lettuce, and I use my favorite dressing is olive oil. Oil and vinegar dressing. That's my favorite dressing for any salad. That's my favorite dressing. So I had that, and I was scared I wasn't gonna like it, but I did. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm just scared that there's a lot of things that I don't like or I won't like, and it's because of my taste buds. So I'm trying things, even things that I didn't like before. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. There was things that I didn't like before that like I said, I may like now. So I'm trying different things, even things that I didn't like. I'm just incorporating them to see, okay, do I still not like this or do I like it now? And I don't know. So it's tough, and especially because of the type of job that I have, it is, again, like I said, it's tough because I'm always on the road. It's not easy to just get up and say, I'm about to make me this. Like if I was home, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have as many issues as I have right now. So I feel like I talked too much for this video. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, as always, like I said, you know, please let me know of any suggestions you may have. I am willing to take them. And thank you for watching.